Hello, everybody. Let's get the party started. Happy Thursday, Friday Eve. We're gonna start with the exercise, okay? Because my lower back is bothering me. Okay, lately, I'm old, so some part of my body always aches. Sometimes the back of my neck, sometimes my lower back. They rotate. Sometimes my knee, sometimes my wherever, right? It always rotates. So I think we went over this before. The theory in humanology is this. I think psychiatrists they call it like nociceptive, something like that. Nociceptive pain, something like that. It's like kind of like, there's nothing wrong with your body, but you feel the pain. Well, it's a good observation. Okay, yeah, there is some mental component to it. This perception of pain. So good observation. Okay, but the explanation is not satisfactory. Okay, it's human allergy theory is this. Okay, human allergy theory is because we try to do better than psychiatrists, psychologists. Okay, so our a better explanation is this. Yeah, maybe there is slightly something wrong with your body when you feel the pain, chronic pain, whatever. But it's not too bad. So basically, let's say my back of my neck, there's something slightly wrong, maybe wear and tear because I'm old, right? So yeah, something wrong with that here. But the back of I'm having this low back pain and no back of neck pain. Probably something's wrong with my neck too. I mean, it is wear and tear, right? It's not too bad. I'm just getting old. But this low back, is the damage there is a little bit more than this back of my neck. So I'm feeling the pain only here, on the back of my neck. This is pain. This is a damage level. This is zero. Okay. The my neck damage level is this, but my back damage level is a little bit higher, and I'm perceiving the pain only on my only on my back, not on my neck. Why? Because my energy is being consumed to perceive this pain. Okay, so when I'm extremely busy, I don't feel any pain anywhere in my body because my energy is not being consumed perceiving this pain. Okay, because I'm so busy. But today I wasn't very busy at all. Okay, so now I'm feeling my energy is being consumed to uh, perceive this pain on my back. Why am I not feeling any pain on my neck? Because it's not as bad as my back. So like this copium channel theory, right? Yeah, you perceive one pain at a time, not multiple pains. Okay, so that's a better theory. Anyway, we're gonna fight it off. Okay, because we are strong people. So we'll start with exercise. Okay. All right. My low back. The theory is that maybe I pulled a muscle. So I need to strengthen my back muscle, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that. We're not gonna just sit there and complain about the pain. We're gonna do something about it. So. Also, it's been a while since I danced. Maybe after this recording, I'll do some dancing. Okay, let's do some lower back strengthening exercise. This is a lot. Whew. Wow. Now, next exercise. Whew. Good workout. Let me move this chair so that I don't hit it. Okay. By the way, yeah, exercise with me, okay? Don't just watch this. Exercise with me. Whew. You can do what I do, or you can do your own exercise routine, whatever. Whew. Okay, I think that's enough. Maybe some stretching. Okay, I'm gonna bend over backward for you, okay? Now, the other way. Ooh. Also split. Alright. Let's do the side way first, I guess. Oh, yeah. Oh, it feels good. All right. Whew. Okay, I think that's enough. Wow. Oh, it feels good. Okay. Now we can talk about humanology, huh? Ah. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna grab some drinks and tuck back my shirt. Alright. I'm gonna grab some drinks. Which drink would I like today? I want some berries. Okay, so by the way, yeah, I guess I have some pot belly, huh? But it's not too big. But I try to suck it in, whatever. So yesterday we talked about metaphysical Abrahamic descendancy, right? The descendant of Abraham. So now let's talk about some false prophets, okay? Like President Obama, Justice Kennedy, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Ellen DeGeneres, Anderson Cooper, Rachel Maddow, Rosie O'Donnell, Pope Francis, Justice Kennedy, President Obama, maybe some of President Trump too. Like all these pro-gays, very famous LGBT activists, even some part of Madonna as well. Okay, the celebrities, famous people who say, "Oh, gay marriage is good," LGBT is all cool thing, pro-gays and by celebrities. Perhaps it's not fair to put all the blame on them, okay? Because we made them that way. Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, yeah, I mean they weren't born that way. Like Lady Gaga was saying, no, she doesn't know what she's talking about, okay? We made them that way. Why? After all, we pushed them to become pro-gays. We elected President Obama twice, not once, twice, when he was saying all this pro-gays agenda, pro-LGBT agenda, right? We elected them, we elected him, and we pushed the Supreme Court Justice Kennedy to sign off on that, okay? It's us, okay? We made them that way. We made them pro-gays. We demanded those famous people to be pro-gays. So we were all wrong. We are all to blame, okay? It's not just those celebrities. They didn't quite lead us toward pro-gaysm. No, we led them. Those so-called leaders. We led those celebrities to become pro-gays. We pushed them towards pro-gaysm, okay? So they could be seen as victims, okay? So yeah, it's all the same. We are all to blame, okay? So maybe it's not fair to blame only those celebrities because they themselves were misguided and they didn't know what was right, what was wrong. They do not know gayism is wrong, okay? Only a few of us know. Alright? So they're as stupid as all of us. Okay? I mean, myself, I didn't know pro-gayism was wrong. I was a moderate pro-gayist myself back in early 2000s when I was you know, in Los Angeles. Okay. So yeah, uh, yeah. Let's just be fair, okay? And because I want to be fair, okay? I really want to be fair and impartial. I don't want to be an anti-celebrity kind of, because that's not fair. That's not right. I mean, they're all human beings, and we cannot expect those celebrities to be perfect because they're human beings too, just like us. Okay, so just want to be fair, right? So okay, let's talk about this. Briefly revisit this linear approximation concept. Okay, you may have all this funky function, right? Y is equal to e to the x squared minus log ln x plus logarithm of what sine x. You can have all this kind of funky over what arctangent arctangent uh, cosine of x. You can have very complex function, okay? But differentiation works. And differentiation is linear approximation. Whether it's whatever dimension. Are you in two-dimensional space or three-dimensional space? So that you have multivariate function and you do this product rule or whatever, this partial differentiation, and you add them, you know, this total differential. You remember that, right? Basically, it's this, okay? You have z of x, y, right? dt is equal to dz dx dx dt. The most surprising part is this: you add them up. Okay, dz dy dy dt. Okay. Can you read this? Can you read this? Is it? Let me bring this closer then. Okay. Yeah, this is the product rule, chain rule in multivariate function. The most surprising part, plus sign. Why are you adding this two up? Why? Because it's linear approximation. That's why we've been focusing on linear approximation. Okay, let's say this function looked like this. Woo, whatever, right? Very complex curve. But locally, no matter how steep a curvature this curve may have, I should stop using this blue pen because blue pen is running out. I should go buy some new pens because whatever. No matter how steep this curve may be, no matter how complex this function may be, locally, by the law of infinitesimality, we can always slice and make it microscopically infinitesimally small. And we can magnify that with magnifying glass or microscope. And it locally, no matter how steep a curve it may be, locally it kind of looks like a line. And no matter how complex looking function, this crazy curve it may be, locally it always looks like a line. Always. Wherever it may be. Okay? So, okay, now you have three-dimensional function, x, y, z. Okay? So z is equal to x squared plus y squared or plus e to the xy plus log y divided by some funky function like whatever sine x, whatever. You can have very complex function, but the curved surfaces locally it looks like a flat plane. Okay, so that's the power of linear approximation. That's why it always works. Okay, you have contribution from x, contribution from y, okay, and you add them together. Okay, there's this huge, fairly sizable field called in mathematics something linear transformation. From what I remember, it's like this: f if f(ax) plus by is equal to a times fx plus b times y fy, then this function f is called linear transformation, something like that. Okay, so yeah, this linearness plays a huge role in mathematics. Why? Because all the curved line non-linear, so linear is a straight line or flat plane, non-linear curved. Okay, all this curved line can be approximated or differentiated using this straight line, linear line, anywhere in this complex function. Okay, it can be approximated with straight line, linear approximation, which is differentiation. Okay, linear approximation is the tool. That's what differentiation is. Okay, you just take the limit. Okay, but before that you always have a straight line like fx plus h over h, or fx plus h minus fx over h. Okay, so this is a totally linear thing, right? You know, just you have this delta y over delta x is straight line. Okay, delta x is h, and this subtraction, that's delta y, is a linear slope. Okay, so that's what differentiation is. You just take the limit. Okay, h goes to 0. You slice it smaller, smaller, smaller. Okay, then it becomes linear line. So that's linear approximation. That's what differentiation is. Okay, and that's why this works. Okay, so we talked about this in the three-dimensional unit. This double cube on top of another cube, right? Yeah, there's y component, y diagonal, and then you have x diagonal, and then you get the total diagonal of these two cubes. That's the dz. You have to add them up. Okay. Okay, so that's the concept. Yeah, I just I guess we didn't quite finish this discussion of linear approximation, so it occurred to me. So yeah, let's tie the knot. Let's yeah, this is the finishing of that discussion. Okay, because we forgot to fully finish it. Now we are done. Okay. All right. I'm gonna drink some. Okay. I'm gonna drink some vodka. Maybe we should take a break. Yeah, let's take a break. Okay, and we'll be back. And because I have interesting thing to share with you. Okay. Okay, we'll be back. Let's take 5. All right, let's have a sit. Yeah, my back feels better. It's not 100%, but it takes time. It takes a couple of days. I did some kicking, you know. What kind of kicking did I do? I show you. You know, maybe we didn't quite do this kind of kicking before. I mean, in front of camera. You know, like who I don't know how you call it, like this. Woo, hook, hook, like this. No, and the other way. You know, or you can do frontal swing. I guess I don't know how you call it, like you know this kind of stuff. I think that's how I kind of pulled my back muscle. Whatever. I don't care. It gets better in a couple of days, so I don't care. I have fun in martial arts, so. So, you know, in this YouTube channel or some other channels where this video is uploaded, currently it's only in YouTube, okay? But my movie that I uploaded in YouTube, yeah, it gets copied over to other online video channels in the world. Okay, they do that all the time. I didn't. I only upload to YouTube. Okay. But some other people, they copy it over to other channels, and I don't know whether that violates copyright law or not. I don't know. And to be honest, I don't care. Okay, it's their business. And if they copy over, well, to me personally, I have no problem with that. Okay, I'm kind of grateful actually, because they make me more known to other countries. But whether YouTube company now, I think it's give me 1 second. Sorry, I had to run the dryer machine. So yeah, whether YouTube channel now, I guess is part of Google, likes that kind of activity or not, like you know other companies copying over some videos from YouTube, whether they like it or not, I don't know. Maybe they don't care. I hope they don't care. Because sharing of knowledge is a good thing, you know. So anyway, so in the YouTube, you know, I upload these videos and I can see how many people watched it. And I was surprised. There are a few people who watched this. Okay. And I have some mixed feelings, okay? A handful of people who watched the latest episode of this. I was wondering, who are they? Maybe my friends and families who know how to spell my name. Okay? Otherwise, they cannot find this. Or maybe some people just ran into it. So, some mixed feelings, okay? I'm very grateful no matter who they are. Because sometimes people who hate me, they somehow no found out what my name is, and they Google me or Bing me, just online search my name, and to that so that they can find fault, so that they can get me into trouble or whatever. There's some bad intention, some people with bad intention who look up my name, okay, because I'm a controversial figure at least, okay, and some people really hate me with this great intensity. I don't blame them, okay, because uh, again, I'm a controversial figure at least, okay, and I talk about many things. I attack ideologies, mainstream ideologies like gayism, sugar fetishism, tattoo piercism, plastic surgeryism, marijuanaism, ultra interracialism. Yeah, I attack those ideologies very badly. Okay, and then so people who subscribe to those ideologies get offended. Why? Because they're possessed by the devils. Okay, so when I attack devil, they feel offended. Why? Because they and the devil are one, of one mind and one body. That's what spiritual possession is. There's this Holy Spirit or unclean spirit come down and it become one with you. You become one with either Holy Spirit or evil spirit. Okay? So I understand that. I mean, that's the basics of this. Uh, we can call it. I guess you can call it spiritology. We don't want to call it demonology because Holy Spirit works the same way. Okay. Let's call it spiritology. Okay. Kind of starts sounding like Scientology, but whatever. Yeah, spiritology. Okay. That's how spiritual interaction between human being and spirits work. What is spirit? Ideology. We can call it ideology. Ideologology. Ideology. Ideology. Whatever. Now I'm sounding like a person speaking in tongue, huh? Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, I'm also anti tobaccoist, anti alcoholist. I'm a pro alcoholist and pro tobaccoist. People get offended by that. Yeah, I drink, I smoke cigarettes, and some people get offended by that. Anti tobaccoists, anti alcoholists, yeah, they get offended by that. Okay. So yeah, I have many enemies. Not surprisingly, okay. And so people who have watched this series, I had some mixed feelings. Because some of them tried to get me into trouble. Okay, so but no matter who they are, whether because I have no enemies, I don't hate nobody. I love people, but there are ideologies that I predate on, that I prey on. They are my food. Evil ideologies, I eat them. I criticize them, I destroy them, I capture them, I disprove them, I reveal their true evilness in all these evil ideologies. To me, it's my hobby. I do it for fun. It's a hobby. I love doing it. So yeah, I feed on snakes. I'm just like this animal who feed on snakes, like that honey badger. Have you seen those documentaries? Honey badger. Yeah, it feeds on the snakes, right? I don't want to call myself an eagle because that's like kind of narcissistic, right? So yeah, I can call myself honey badger, African honey badger who feed on snakes. That's what I do. But I don't hate nobody. I want to rescue people from the aggressive possession of the devil by the devil. I'm trying to save people here. Okay. I don't hate nobody. I have no enemies. But some people are possessed by the devils, and they hate me because that's what the devil possessing them tell them to do. Oh, hate that guy. Hate that guy. Destroy him. Send him some pipe bomb, or go knock on his door and kill him. Yeah, that's what devils tell them, right? Or yeah, look up his name online and start rumors, whatever, defame him, whatever. But still, I'm very grateful, whoever it may be, what kind of, no matter what intention that they have. At least I have an audience now. Whether they are the people who really hate me, or kind of curious about me, or who like me, doesn't matter. Okay, I'm very grateful that somebody's watching this. I have an audience because when I was doing some acting back in Los Angeles days, which is like 15 years ago, I guess, when I was like 26, 27, 25. Yeah, back in the days, we have this small local community theater, very small, so nothing big, right? And there are more actors on the stage than there are people in the audience. It's like empty audience. There are more actors on the stage than audience because we are very very small theatrical group, so unknown. People wouldn't take time to come and watch us act, play. No. But when we had even one audience in the audience seat, we were so happy. Oh, we have audience who be watching us acting. We're all unknown actors, like startup actors, right? We all have full-time job because we don't make any money off of acting. It's something very beautiful, isn't it? You may say, oh, it's pathetic. Yeah, but still there's some beauty in there. Just like, Charlie Chaplin movie, he was so poor. I mean, this character, the tramp, right? But there's some beauty in there, okay? This poor guy, looking for a job and trying to survive. Very poor guy, the Charlie Chaplin, this character, tramp. There's this beauty in that misery, tragedy, okay? There's some humor, comedy in there, right? Yeah, so uh, that's why I'm still not giving up my presidential bet yet, my presidential bid, because it's now 2009 January, and 1 year from now, or by the end of this year, 2019, who knows? I can be a very famous person, okay? Because it could be exponential growth. Like one person tells 5 people, and each of them tell 5 more people. It's like 5 times, 5 times, 5 times, 5 times. Yeah, it could be exponential growth. So I could be a very famous person in a year. Okay, then I may have a chance next year. Okay, in 2020, and by 2020 November, which is like about 2 years from now, less than that, but I'm shy of 2 months or so. I may have a shot. Okay, so yeah, words of mouth kind of thing. That can happen. I mean, it's not a miracle exactly because we have internet, right? So even if I become the president in 2020, 2021 January in America, I mean, it won't be a miracle. Why? Because, hey, I work very hard. It's not like God just gave it to me. No. I have a full-time job. I come home, I do this on a daily basis. On the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, twice a day. So I'm producing a lot. I'm just churning out this video series I do acting, sometimes dancing, martial arts. We talk about politics, religion, science. It may get some attention, all right? And that's that was the whole reason, pretext of doing all this, to be the president of the United States in 2021 January. Okay, so that's why I started this whole thing. I say I, but yeah, God. Okay, He gave me this idea to start on this. It's all God. Okay, I'm just fulfilling His will. That's one way to look at it. Or it may never happen. I don't care. I'm having fun. Okay, it doesn't matter. All that matters is we are doing something constructive here. Okay, we are creating brand new science, humanology, and whether I become the president or not, who cares, right? I don't. That's not important. Humanology, yeah, that's something very important. Okay, so is it time to take a break yet? By the way, my back feels a lot better now. Okay, so pain is gone. Yeah, I did take 2 pills of ibuprofen, but exercise really helps. I mean, I did exercise this morning. I think I did some push-ups before I went to work, and during the lunchtime, I ran about 2 miles at least. From where I work, there is this lake. I live in Alaska. Okay, there's this lake, and there's this trail around the lake. Right next to it, there's this road where a car drives by. So the trail is between the lake and the roads. Car roads. Okay, so the trail is right in the middle. So when I run, yeah, people can see me. Okay, so I'm kind of well known in my locality. Not just now. Wherever I live, I become pretty well known, like a local fixture. Not exactly local celebrity, but local fixture because I'm different. I do my hair differently, my clothing's differently, and I do weird things like today was the temperature was like it wasn't too bad. It was like 20 Fahrenheit, which is like -5 Celsius. It's below freezing point. I prefer running in winter. About 20 Fahrenheit, -5 Celsius. Why? Because it cools me down. If I run in the summer, I sweat. It gets all messy. When I run during the winter, I do not sweat because this cold air it cools me down so that I don't have to sweat. So I prefer running in the winter, unless it's too cold. But if it's like 10 Fahrenheit, which is like -10 Celsius, then yeah, I can run. Okay, but if it's below that, then maybe not. So yeah, I prefer running in the winter, so that I don't have to sweat. Yeah, it cools me down. -5 Celsius, like 20 Fahrenheit. It's not cold. It's cool. Okay. Fahrenheit, 15 Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's cool. 10 Fahrenheit. It's okay. Below that, yeah, it's kind of cold. Okay. Anyway. So, yeah, no matter who you are, no matter what you think of me, either you hate me, love me, if you are here, welcome. Thank you. Really, I mean it. I'm not being sarcastic. I really appreciate you being here. Whether you hate me or love me or you're curious about me, you're watching me doing this, you're an audience, and I'm very grateful. I thank you no matter who you are, no matter what you think of me. I'm very grateful. So thank you, thank you. Thank you for spending time with me. Yeah, I just wanted to say that, okay? So I don't care whether you hate me or love me, okay? Just you being here. That's why I'm doing this, okay? Yeah, I have an audience. It makes me very happy. I'm grateful no matter what. Just don't kill me, okay? Don't try to kill me. Don't send me pipe bomb. Don't come knock on my door, or don't break in to the window and point a gun at me. You know, I'm gonna kill you. Bam! Oh, you just killed me. I can do all kind of clownish acting for you, okay? But I don't want you to kill me, okay? Because I don't want to die. Do I want to die? Actually, I don't care, okay? I don't care whether I live or die. But when I'm alive, I give it everything I got, okay? I give it everything I got to save humanity, to save you, okay? From the devil, evil ideologies. As long as I'm alive, I give it all I got. Okay? All my knowledge, all my strength. Okay? Everything I do it for you. Okay? Everything I did it for you. Okay? So, yeah. But why am I asking you to not kill me? Because it's bad for you. I mean, you're gonna live with that murder. You wanna go to jail. I don't want you to go to jail. I don't want you to be a murderer of anyone. Okay? It's bad for you. That's why I don't want you to kill me. Not because I want to live, but because I care about you. I care about your future. Okay? I don't want you to ruin your future. I don't want you to ruin your future, okay? Do I care whether I live or die? I really don't. I mean, look at me. I don't have a girlfriend. No girls want to date me. My life is okay. It's kind of zero. It's not like I'm too happy or too sad, too happy or too unhappy. No, I'm kind of in the middle. Okay? Whether I live or die, it won't make any difference, to be honest with you. Okay? Because it's not like I have something to lose. Right? No, I got no family here. I don't have any girlfriend, wife, or children. No, no. Do I want to leave? Yes. Why? Because I want to save people. I want to save America. I want to save the West. I want to save the world. That's why I want to live. Because if I die, how can I save the world? I want to live for you so that I can save you. People, everybody in the world. Okay? I want to do my job. Alright? That's why I want to live. Because I have a job to do. I mean, who's gonna save the world if not me? You? Then go ahead, save the world, okay? Yeah, you do. So yeah, if you are thinking about killing me, don't you think your time is spent better if you try to save the world instead of killing this one person, Alaskan aging as Asian American? Yeah, your time is better spent if you try to save the world. Oh, but killing you is saving the world. Why? Because you are evil. If I kill you, yeah, then I'm saving the world because you are poison to humanity. So by killing you, yeah, I'm becoming like Jesus. I'm sacrificing myself by killing you because you are destroying the world. I'm killing you in order to save the world because I'm like Jesus. I'm gonna sacrifice my reputation. Yeah, maybe I go to jail. Maybe I be remembered as a murderer. But actually, I'm like Jesus. I'm Jesus here. I'm sacrificing my reputation, my criminal record, my career, my life, because if I kill you, yeah, then I'm saving the world because you are destroying the world. How about that? So can I pull the trigger now? Well, uh, I think okay. Let's say you kill me, okay? So there was this guy who shot John Lennon to death, right? He killed John Lennon's body, but he could not kill John Lennon's music or his legacy, his fame, his reputation, his legacy. That's kind of like John Lennon's soul, okay? Because you killed John Lennon, I mean, that guy killed John Lennon. John Lennon became even more famous because he's like Jesus. I know John Lennon didn't like Jesus very much, and I know what that was one of the reasons why that guy killed John Lennon because he was kind of Christian. So he couldn't tolerate John Lennon criticizing Jesus. That's why he said he killed John Lennon. I saw the documentary, so I know the story. Okay, but if you kill me, Mister Whatever, so you come knock on my door and you point this gun at me and you're gonna kill me in what, in 10 minutes, 5 minutes, because what, you think I'm ruining the world, I'm destroying the world, so you're gonna kill me and you think you be the savior of the world like Jesus. And guess what? Yeah, this John Lennon guy, right? And his killer, right? The guy who killed John Lennon, yeah, he did kill John Lennon's body. He shot him, right, with a gun. Yeah, John Lennon, yeah, he died. But his music, his legacy lived on, survived him, okay? And the guy who killed John Lennon, yeah, he went to jail and nobody likes him, okay? Because even people who used to hate John Lennon now feel sympathy for John Lennon because he died innocent, okay? If you, Mr. or Miss, Mrs., or Ms., whatever you are, if you kill me, the opposite of what you intended will happen. People will start to feel sympathy towards me, and all this humanology series will become very popular. And you, the person who killed me, who will kill me, you'll be remembered as one of the worst villain in human history. And all those things that I have done, like humanology, it will become very popular thanks to you. Okay, then you have nothing to worry about because I'm helping you by killing you, right? I'm making you famous. I'm making you popular. So yeah, thank me later. Thank me after you're dead. Thank me in your grave when your flesh is rotting, being eaten by maggots and the beetles and whatever. Okay? I still want to kill you because I'm angry at you, because you offended me. You hurt my feelings. So I will still kill you no matter what. Okay, obviously you don't smoke cigarettes, you don't drink alcohol, right? So I'd rather offer you this vodka, okay? Because I don't want you to go to jail. I care about you. You may hate me, but I love you, okay? The only thing I don't like is the ideologies that's possessing you. So Satan's, devils, that is possessing you. That's the only thing I don't like. I like you. I love you. I want to save you. That's why I have done what I have done. You should be thanking me now. Okay? You say I should thank you later? No, I want you to thank me now. Okay? So I'll grab his weapon while I'm talking this, and I would just punch the motherfucking shit out of him and knock him out. Okay. Because this guy is gonna kill me, right? I'm not gonna just sit there and take it. No, no. I'll neutralize. I will, yeah, distract him by saying all this, and I grab him. I will just knock him out. I may even kill him because I'm gonna punch him very hard. Okay. Yeah, like this, and I will just, I may break his bone or puncture his stomach or rupture his internal organs. I don't care. I will make sure he gets neutralized. Okay. But I'll try to not kill him because I don't want to kill anybody. But I will neutralize him. Okay. I'm not gonna sit there and, oh, don't shoot me. No, no, no. Yeah, like this or whatever. I will just punch him so hard he get neutralized. Okay? And while I will make sure he get unconscious. He loses consciousness. Okay? And when I punch him or kick him, probably I won't care whether it kills him or not. Okay? Because I'm not gonna let him just kill me. Oh, don't shoot me. No, no, no. I'm not gonna put him in control of my life. No, fuck that. Yeah, like this, like, yeah, like this, like whatever, right? Like rip his throat out, whatever, like break his bone and knock his jaw out so that it gets dislocated from his skull and gets stuck on the ceiling, or fly over the Pacific Ocean and land in China, his jaw. I don't care, okay? I'm not gonna let him just pull that trigger. No, no. I will not let that happen, okay? So I make sure he learns his lesson, okay? Because I want to save his soul, all right? And I'm not gonna just sit there and take it, okay? So, but yeah, don't get too angry, no matter what I say here, okay? And you may come and ask me, oh, let's do sparring because my martial art is better than yours. Find somebody else. Okay, I'm too old for that. Oh, what if I just start to attack you? Then you will be forced to fight me, right? Because I do want to fight you. I do want to fight you, man. Yeah, you say you know martial arts. I want to challenge you. You decline, well, I will just start attacking you so that you are forced to fight. Because I do want to have some sparring with you. Why me, man? Find somebody younger. I'm 40 years old. I have this broken clavicle bone. Now I have this metal piece holding it together. I'm too old for sparring, okay? I'm 40 years old, okay? You wanna fight somebody, go to dojo, some martial arts school, and yeah, get all the sparring you want. Because I used to do that when I was at your age, when I was younger. I'm too old for that, okay? So you wanna fight somebody, legal way, yeah, go to martial arts school, boxing, kickboxing, taekwondo, karate, judo, jiu-jitsu. Yeah, do it there with somebody else because I'm too old for that stuff, okay? So, because, yeah, just don't even think about it, okay? Because I'm not interested, all right? When I practice martial arts, I practice by myself, all right? So, no thanks. We're gonna take a break and we'll be back, okay? Ah. Okay, we're back. We are back. You know, there's this physics book that arrived, and it was one of 3 volumes and cost me $70. My goodness, such a sucker. I am such a sucker for books, and but you know what? I'm not gonna return it. Okay, let's take a look. It's modern physics. I wanted some Newtonian physics. I want some basics, you know. I'm not interested in quantum theory. Modern physics. Whatever. Overpriced textbooks, man. Really. Such a garbage, dude. This modern physics. Such a garbage. I prefer Newton physics, classical physics. All these guys, this modern physics, such a garbage. I say this. Okay. I'm not gonna return this book, but such a garbage. Modern physics. What, black hole, black matter, all that shit. Such a garbage. What a garbage they produce with taxpayers' money, this National Science Foundation, whatever. All this NIH funding going to waste with these stupid people who call themselves physicists, studying black holes, black matter, dark matter, life on Mars. They send out stupid rockets with stupid dummies like Elon Musk, Tesla, mannequin, dressed up as astronauts, fucking stupid shit like that. Oh my goodness. Looking for life on some other planets. What a waste. Taxpayers' money. Dude. Don't even get me started on that, okay? Ugh. You know what? Let's turn to Schopenhauer, okay? Because I need some ally. I love Schopenhauer, okay? So, okay. The will as thing in itself is quite different from its phenomenon and is entirely free from all the forms of the phenomenon into which it first passes when it appears, and which therefore concern only its objectivity and are foreign to the will itself. So will and representation is like will is like substance, representation is like form, the outside look, appearance that kind of changes. The will, the substance never changes. Yeah, I think that's the kind of dualism that he's trying to say in different vocabulary. Whatever. I want to read his what parerga and parergomena or something. I still don't remember the Latin um, title for his essays. Parerga and Parerga and Paralipomena. Beautiful, beautiful. Maybe it's Greek. I don't know. Parerga and Paralipomena. It's very beautiful. It just sounds good. On women. Okay. I would like that. On women. Schopenhauer on women. It is for this reason, too, that women display more pity and consequently more philanthropy and sympathy with the unfortunate than men do. On the other hand, they are inferior to men in respect of justice, honesty, and conscientiousness. For as a result of their weaker reasoning power, women are, as a rule, far more affected by what is present, visible, and immediately real than they are by abstract ideas, standing maxims, previous decisions, or in general by regard for what is far off in the past or still to come. Yeah, I have to agree with this man. Okay. By the way, yeah, we talked about this hyper anti-racism by African Americans, young African Americans, or some older African Americans, right? You're not allowed to joke about black people at all. It's like if you joke about one black person, then you suddenly you are racist. You hate every black people. Women, it's the same way, right? You criticize one woman, one person who just happened to be a woman. You criticize that person who happened to be a female, then suddenly you are a misogynist. You are a sexist. You hate women, okay? Hyper anti-sexism, hyper anti-racialism, hyper anti-racism, okay? There's some of those stupid, idiotic, spoiled, evil ideologies that's plaguing America today, okay? You are not allowed to criticize any single woman or any single black person because if you do, you become racist or sexist, misogynist, okay? Oh, you can never criticize a black woman because if you criticize one black woman, that means you hate all black people, you hate all women. You're a sexist and you're racist. Okay, that's what's going on in America. Okay. That's how stupid we Americans have become in 2019. And what is President Trump doing about it? Nothing. Why? He have no idea. He cannot fix that. He doesn't have enough intellectual power to face those ideologies. He can't. He is ignorant man. Yeah, he's what real estate developer businessman. So what? He's fucking stupid. Okay. Maybe he's not that stupid, but he doesn't have intellectual power like I do to face and fight with those evil ideologies. You need some tremendous logical power, intellectual power to face those ideologies. Okay, there's nobody else who can do a better job than I can. There's no one else. Okay. So yeah, am I running for president? Absolutely. Because this is ideological warfare, and nobody can do it better than I can. Okay. So, what other books do I have? I want some mathematics. I ordered this calculus book. I and some other physics books too. I'm looking forward to its arrival. But right now I'm feeling like fish out of water. Uh, sure, tensor. Yeah, I have tensor textbook. That's good mathematics book. but they're too difficult. They're too difficult. I don't understand a single thing they say. But they're beautiful though. I just look at all these superscripts, subscripts. Oh, they're beautiful. Mm. Why don't I just go to my cell phone and look up graph theory? How about that? Probably there's Wikipedia article on that, right? Yeah, graph theory. Let's look it up. Because are we completely done with graph theory? Maybe, maybe not. Graph theory, Wikipedia. Okay, let's take a look. Maybe we get some fresh inspiration. Okay, so all right. Hmm. Okay. I want some more vodka drinks. Yeah. By the way, there's this guy named Dijkstra. I think he's like ne- either Dijkstra. I think he lived in Netherlands. So he's what? Not Denmark, not Danish. So Netherlands, Holland. What's the that ish part? The people who live in the Netherlands. How do you call them? It's not Hallish or Netherlandish. Holland. Netherlands, Holland. Danish is more like Denmark. Let me open another web browser to find that vocabulary. Netherlands people. Dutch. Okay, so yeah, I think Dijkstra, Mr. Dijkstra, Professor Dijkstra was a Dutch. I think he came up with this. I think he was a computer scientist. He came up with this shortest path algorithm, like salesman problem, traveling salesman problem, whatever. Yeah, I did study Professor Dijkstra's shortest path algorithm or not. Okay, it is fascinating. Okay, so let me look it up. I have three web browsers in my cell phone. Okay, because I don't want to wipe out the previous website that I've been to. Shortest path algorithm. Dijkstra's algorithm, right? Yeah, shortest path algorithm. Yeah, it's I had to learn it and I loved it. It's very cool algorithm. Brings a old memory, I guess. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know how many of you major in computer science, but it's a fascinating field. Yeah, I am blessed that I did major in computer science, and we learned all this sorting algorithm. You have this random deck of cards. What's the best way to sort that deck of cards from A through king? A, 2, 3, blah blah, blah 10, J, K, Q. Yeah, there are those algorithms for that, okay? And the most efficient way to sort. Yeah, I learned those things. And shortest path in the graph, okay? We'll take a break and we explore that. How about the shortest path for success? How can you become a successful person in the shortest time? Okay? Yeah, let's try to find that. Okay? We'll talk about religion, we'll talk about politics, we'll talk about life, we'll talk about some graph theory, mathematics, and some computer science, shortest path by Mr. Dijkstra, Professor Dijkstra, graph theory, okay? Yeah. How about the shortest path for happiness? We'll talk about philosophy, religion, politics, your life, personal life, humanology, okay? We're gonna take a break and we'll talk about that, okay? Alright, let's take a break. Okay. I gotta start cooking my dinner, so. Alright. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my friends and enemies, people who love me, hate me, or people who are curious about me. I don't care who you are. I love you. I love you all, okay, regardless. I thank you, no matter what, okay, for being here with me, spending time with me. I'm really grateful. I'm not just saying this. So, I think last episode, we talked about Jesus, Mammon, God. Right? So, Jesus, he got all the mammons, he got all the girls, he got all the money. He didn't just have money, he got the universe. I mean, he's the Son of God who created, who owns the entire universe. He's the single heir, the only Son of God. He inherits everything in the universe. He's the single richest motherfucker in the planet, in the universe, Mr. Jesus. Motherfucker, right? He got all the money, power, fame. Money, power, fame. Not just that. He got everything. He's a son of God, single heir of God, right? I mean, if God ever dies. Oh, Mr. Jesus, you make me laugh. You're so funny. You're hilarious, Mr. Jesus. You got everything, and then what? You don't want me to, you don't want any of us, the rest of us, poor underdogs, earthlings, earthworms. We don't want to, we are not allowed to have mammon. Taste of honey. Taste of honey. Milk and honey, promised land. We are not allowed to have money. We are not allowed to have sex. We are not allowed to have power and fame. Fuck you, asshole. You got all that, but we cannot. Why? Because we are just human beings. You are allowed to have all that mammonic things like money, power, fame, sex, because what? You're just born rich. Just like President Trump. Just like John F. Kennedy. Huh? You had it all. So it's easy for you to say, oh, those are bad things. Don't have that. Don't pursue that. They are bad for you. But you had it all. It's easy for you to say. We are starving. We want to be famous. We want to be rich. We want to be powerful. We want to have sex. We want to be popular. We want to be sexy, attractive, desirable. So yeah, fuck you, asshole. Son of a bitch. So, in humanology, money, power, fame, we don't quite define it as something bad. After all, Jesus had it all, right? So, I mean, even look at his disciple, number one disciple, John. Jesus' favorite disciple, John, Saint John. How did he describe heaven, paradise? Oh, gold, silver, emerald. Oh, jewelry. Ooh. This silver pearly gate. Gold, silver, emerald, ruby, sapphire. Ooh, diamond. That's paradise. That's heaven right there. That's so lame. Do you know, how would you describe heaven? To me, there are two ways. But I want to give you some time to describe your own version of paradise, afterlife, the heaven, afterlife heaven, okay? I'm gonna give you like 30 seconds, okay? Because I'm gonna switch out these drinks. What's your heaven? What's your version of paradise? Huh? Tell me. Come on. How would you describe the best paradise after you are dead? Afterlife heaven? Tell me. I give like 10 more seconds, okay? I want to hear it. The place where you want to be forever and ever. Your paradise. I'm sorry. It's kind of dry, so it gets itchy here. Oh, how would you describe your heaven, your paradise? Tell me. What's your paradise? Time's up, okay? I'm going to give you 3 versions, not 2. 3. Maybe fourth version is just a joke. Maybe vodka and cigarettes. I'm simple. I'm easy. I'm easy to please. If I have unlimited supply of vodka and cigarettes, maybe I just be happy, okay? Maybe internet too, okay? I have internet, vodka, cigarettes, then maybe I just be happy. Maybe I just be a happy camper, okay? So that's one first version. Second version. How about I have unlimited supply of women? 7 trillion virgins. 7 virgins. You know, these Islamic terrorists were Osama, Mr. Osama. It's not senor. It's not monsieur. How would you say like Mr. in Arabic? Psych. Like sage, you know. Maybe that's what it is. Psych. I don't know. I used to know. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Osama bin Laden. They call it now Osama bin Laden. Why? Because it counts out like Obama bin Laden. Or Barack Obama. Barack Hussein Obama, right? So, oh, it kind of sounds like terrorist. So, yeah. We call him Osama because Osama sounds like Obama. So, oh, that's not good. So, whatever. Yeah, Mr. Osama bin Laden. Oh, you become a terrorist. Yeah, you have 7 versions. Mr. Osama bin Laden, that's not good enough for me. I need 7 trillion versions. Okay? But even if I get 7 trillion versions, I'll never be your terrorist. Because I don't kill people. Okay? I don't do that. I refuse. Okay? Okay then, you Mr. Stupid Asian American shit. You're not gonna get 7 trillion versions, okay? Okay, Mr. Osama bin Laden. How about 7 trillion books or library? I'd be happy with that. Oh, you're gonna get it. There will be your hell. Oh no, sir. I think it will be my heaven. Yeah, you're gonna get it, okay? So die. Well, when I die, I may die today, tomorrow, tonight, one week later, or months later. I don't care, okay? I'd be happy if I have 7 trillion books, library. Yeah, that could be my heaven. Whatever. But this guy, Jesus' favorite disciple, Saint John, he described heaven like all this decorated palace, castle with jewels like gold, silver, pearls, sapphire, ruby, emerald. Come on, that's money. It's like luxurious. Okay, so what the fuck are you talking about, man? Stupid, so stupid. Just admit it, okay? They're beautiful, okay? The precious gemstone, they're expensive because it takes a lot of labor to find one. You go to the mountain, you dig, you bring your shovel, you dig up. Can you find any gold, silver, sapphire, emerald, ruby? No, it's not easy. Prospectors, okay? It's not easy to find that one beautiful jewel out of these darts. They're all browns, right? Yeah, all just mud, dirt. But you see one this jewel that's purely green, or purely blue, or purely red, or purely yellow, or white. You see what I'm getting at? White people, okay? All these darts, they're all browns, like me, okay? Purely green, green eyes, purely blue, okay, green emerald, blue sapphire, red ruby. Very rare. Gold, silver, purely white skin, golden hair, gold honey, blonde. Yeah, they're shiny gold. Light sunlight. They're kind of yellowish white. Yeah, gold, blonde, honey. Okay, yeah, it's beautiful. Blue, like blue sky, blue ocean, blue eyes. Green, emerald. Oh, green leaves, plants, green eyes. Red, yeah, ruby, red hair. Okay, skin, yeah, pearl, white, purely white, white skin. Okay, yeah, so white race is a minority race. Only 20% of human race is white race, Caucasian race. White skin, red skin, pink skin, orange skin, red hair, blonde hair, blue eyes, green eyes, white skin. Only Caucasian, only 20% of humanity have that. They're jewels. Okay, they're some white race, Caucasian race is the jewel of human race. They are very beautiful because they are unique, singular. Okay, minority. We need to conservation, like conservation of a species, endangered species. There's something very environmental, something very liberal. Okay, so yeah, protection and preservation of the Caucasian race. There's nothing conservative about it. It's not Republican agenda. No, it's very liberal agenda. It's very Democratic Party's agenda. Okay. We just want to preserve and protect this endangered species. That's all. Because guys like me, ethnic guys, oh, you want to devour. Oh, you want to have sex with these white girls, young, slender model type, tall, slender, blonde, young, white girls. Yeah, we want to have sex with them every night. I want to marry her so that and I can have some sexual pleasure, lust, greed. I want to be happy, sexual pleasure. We are talking about Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz, and the son-in-law of President Trump. What's his Jared Kushner or something? The Jewish guy, the brown guy who married stupid dumb blonde Ivanka Trump with his plastic breasts, and the other Jewish guy who's dating Tiffany Trump, another dumb blonde. Yeah, she's beautiful but stupid, right? Yeah, or not Jet Li. I think he married Chinese girl. Okay, so Bruce Lee, right? Yeah, he married in Washington State this beautiful white girl, Caldwell or something. Yeah, or Tiger Woods, right? Or some basketball African American basketball stars who married this beautiful young slender blonde white girl. Okay, ultra interracialism, right? Yeah, Don't even get me started, okay? They're destroying the white race because they want to have sex every day with beautiful, gorgeous, slender, young white girl. Their children, they're all ethnic. Black hair, brown face, brown eyes. White race is wiped out because of their selfish, lustful, greedy, sexual desire. There's Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz, both of them are Hispanics, okay? And two men who are either married or dating President Trump's blonde daughters, okay? President Trump, he couldn't even protect his two daughters from this ethnic invasion, okay? Now, do you expect him to be able to protect the white race in America when he couldn't even protect his two beautiful blonde daughters? Are you insane? You must be out of your freaking mind. Do you think President Trump is capable of protecting white Americans when he couldn't even protect his two most precious white daughters, blonde white daughters? One is married to a ethnic man, a Jewish guy. The other is also dating an ethnic Jewish man whose skin color is even darker than his son-in-law. Yeah, his ethnic President Trump's Caucasian white heritage is being wiped out. Look at the daughter of Ivanka Trump. She looks like Hispanic. Black hair, brown eyes, brown skin. I'm not saying she's ugly, the granddaughter of President Trump, but she's not white. Okay? So Ivanka Trump is a very beautiful girl, but she's so fucking stupid girl. She married an ethnic man. She caved in to this ultra interracialism. Okay? Why did she marry that ethnic man, a Jewish guy, Middle Eastern guy? Because she's fucking stupid. She's an idiot. She's a fucking dumb blonde. Tiffany Trump, same way. She's a fucking dumb blonde. Fucking idiot. Okay? Yeah, those are the favorite children of President Trump, okay? He cannot save you. He cannot save American white race. No. He couldn't even save he couldn't even protect his own daughters from this ethnic invasion. Okay? This force of ultra interracialism, all these ethnic horn dogs going after these white girls. That's what's driving the extinction of Caucasian race. If we don't stop it, it will wipe out white race. Okay, there will be no more blonde, no more red hair, no more white skin, no more blue eyes, no more green eyes. Everybody on earth will be just brown, like me. Black hair, brown skin, brown eyes. Okay. But if you become the president, you will make it worse because all the white girls will have sex with Asian guys because they want to have sex with you. All the white girls, they want to have sex with you, but you don't want to have sex with them, so they will find some other Asians to have sex with. So all the white girls will have sex with Asians, and that way there will be no more white race in the next generation. So yeah, you should not become the president. You should never become powerful because you are bad for the white race. Because if you become famous and powerful and rich and you decline to have sex with white girls, all the white girls will have sex with Asian guys because they will be thinking of you. They will want to have sex with you because you are so powerful, famous, rich. So they will have this substitutive virtual satisfaction, all these white girls, by having sex with Asian men. So you should never become powerful, famous, or wealthy. Hmm? Well, but that's very persuasive argument that you can tell other people so that they don't vote for me in 2020 November. It's a persuasive argument, very cogent, plausible. I get it, okay? I appreciate that. But when I'm in the podium, national debate or on television, international television, camera, whatever, I will teach them science, okay? Color white is the singular unique color in that it's a colorless color. The only colorless color of all colors out there is white, okay? I live in Alaska, okay? There are snow in my backyard, front yard. If I pee on the snow, it becomes yellow. If I poop on the snow, it becomes brown because white is colorless. I have this whiteboard. If I paint this white canvas whiteboard with blue, it becomes blue. If I paint it with red, it becomes red. Just pencil and paper, right? What's the color of paper? White. So that you can write in black or brown or red or green. White is a neutral color. It's a colorless color. It's the most vulnerable color. It's science. We are not talking about religion or politics. No, it's pure science. Don't you love science? At least you say you do, right? Yeah, it's science. White is colorless color. The only colorless color. It's like zero. Whatever you write on it, it becomes that color. Okay? If I have sex with a white girl, our children will be just like me, Asian. If a black person have sex with a white girl, their children will be black. Look at President Barack Obama. His father was a black man. His mother was a beautiful, young, slender, tattooless, piercingless, marijuana-less white girl. Their child, black man. President Barack Obama. Nobody sees him as half white. Everybody sees him as a black man. The heritage of Caucasian race in President Obama's mother is dead, killed, murdered, genocided by this one greedy black man who wanted to have sex with this white girl. What comes out of that? President Barack Obama, okay, who ruined America, who introduced gay marriage, who legalized gay marriage. President Barack Obama, okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Obama, President Obama, but you will be remembered as one of the worst presidents in the United States, okay. So yeah, that's what become, okay. That's what become of, okay. The seed of the greed. I'm not saying you have to be that way. Let's say your mother is a beautiful young white girl. Your mother is a white woman, blonde, and your father is a black man, or Asian man, or Hispanic man, or Indian man, Arabic man, Middle Eastern man, whatever. And you are mixed, okay? But guess what? In the Old Testament of Bible, it says, the sins of your parents will not get passed on to their children, okay? Because you are innocent. You are mixed blood.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Why? It's not your fault. You are not culpable. You are not guilty of that sexual greed. It's just your parents. I mean, you didn't have the had the pleasure of this sexual intercourse between ethnic man and white girl. No, you're just product of that. You're not guilty of that. So yeah, in the Old Testament, in the Bible, God says it's wrong to blame the child for the sins of their parents. Okay? Yeah, I have seen some of the most beautiful people I have ever seen, and they are mixed. Okay? You think I'm just patronizing you? You think I'm just saying this to you for political reason? Oh, because what? Oh, you wanna be voted, you wanna be elected as the president, and so you're being political. You're patronizing. You're lying. No, I tell you the details. When I was 19 or 18 or 17, I was in South Korea. Okay, in high school, South Korea, Seoul High School, and I studied very hard so that I become the number one scorer in this big exam, kind of like school-wide exam. I wanted that number one spot, so I studied so hard, and I got it. Okay, I became number one. I scored number one in this student body of like 700 students, 600 students. Okay, because we have 50 students in one classroom, and we have about 10 of them, so that's 500, right? And we had more. Okay, so about 600, 700 students. I wanted to score number one in that exam. Okay, school-wide exams, and I studied so hard, and I got it. Okay, and then in the back in the days in late 1990s in Seoul, South Korea. Yeah, when you score number top one, top two, top three, the three people on top of the heap, they get recognized with awards. Okay, and they announce, they broadcast school wide, because yeah, we have this radio system. Yeah, you can award somebody, you can videotape them, and classroom have this radio speaker. So, oh, this guy, look at this guy, role model. Yeah, he studied so hard. He's number one, number two, number three. Okay, I was number one. Okay, because I wanted that, and I got it after studying so hard. And so I got that, and then they were gonna announce me as the winner of this lottery, Korean high school lottery. I was in what 11th grade. I realized, I don't want to be on elite, because I don't want to make this wall between me and my friends. Because once I get this award, if this award number one, top of the heap, if they announce me as that, then it will create this wall between me and my friends. They will not see me as a human being, but as this label, number one guy. I didn't want that label. I wanted to be known as a human being, not as this label of being number one guy. Because some people who go to Harvard, they hate that stuff. Oh, I don't want to be known as this Harvard graduate. I want to be known as me, Adam, Bob, Charlie, Daniel, Edward, Frank, whatever. Okay, George, A B C D E F G, Henry, Isaac, Jacob, Keith, A B C D E F G H I J K L, Leland, and Matthew, and Nathan. O. Is there any male name that starts with O? I don't think so. I don't know. P. Yeah, Peter. Q. I don't know. R. Raymond. S. Steve. T. Timothy. U. I don't know. O. S. T. U. V. Victor. V. S. T. U. V. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W. Yeah, William. W X Y Y Z Zach. I don't know. So yeah, I want to be known to people as me, myself, not as a Harvard graduate, because it's gonna eclipse my identity. I don't want to be known as a Harvardian or Yalean or Stanfordian or Princetonian. No, I want to be known as me, Adam, Brian, Charlie, Daniel, Francis, George, whatever. Okay? So that was my thought process. Yeah, some Ivy League people kind of feel that way. I've seen it. Okay? They burn their diploma, whatever. I've seen it, okay? Yeah, I did not want my identity as a person, human being, to be wiped out or eclipsed, shadowed by this title, this label of being the number one person in this examination, because people will start to see me differently. Oh, you are top number one scorer. Oh, I'm afraid of you. I fear you. I will respect you more. I didn't want that. Okay? So I ran away before. Before that, we're gonna take a break, okay? I'm gonna tell you a true story, something that happened to me about 23 years ago, okay? We're gonna take a break, and I will tell you all about it, okay? So, very interesting story, okay? Stranger than fiction, okay? We'll take a break. I'll tell you all about it, alright? Alright. sorry. I just laughed at myself. Um, hey, don't worry, I'm not crazy, okay? I mean, you may think I am. I don't care. That's okay. I won't blame you if you think I'm crazy, but I'm very much in. I'm very much sane, not insane, but sane. So, is my heater on? Why is it so cold? Let me check my living room. Okay, heater is on. Okay, my entertainment room and my living room. Oh boy, it's still cold. So, I may be drunk, but I'm not crazy. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, my childhood turbulent, stormy teenager days. Probably you have story of your own. Of your turbulent, stormy teenager days. Because you are not here, I will tell you mine, okay? So, it'll be interesting. Okay? So, yeah, before that, I was in elitist high school. When I was in middle school, I studied so hard to get into this so called science high school. It's very elitist, kind of a boarding school in America. Okay, I was in Seoul, South Korea. By the way, I was born in America. Okay, so yeah, I got my citizenship by birth. Okay, but I grew up in South Korea, Seoul, and I studied in the middle school, like fifth, what, seventh grade, eighth grade. Yeah, I studied very hard for a year and a half, and I got in. Okay, to presumably the second best boarding high school, most prestigious, second most prestigious in Seoul, South Korea, in South Korea. Okay, I got in and I dropped out after 2 months. Okay, because they're just too elitist. They make us study too hard, and they don't care about morality, ethics. I'm out. Okay. I care more about studying science and mathematics, English. I care more about that, but they don't emphasize on character development. So I'm out of here. So, and they're very grateful. I'm still thankful that they let me out and transferred to regular high school in South Korea. Okay, so yeah, I went to this regular high school by the grace of both this regular school and this elitist science high school. They let me transfer, okay, because it was not easy. I'm very grateful that all those school officials, they let me do it. There was something very rare occasions, but they all allowed me to do that. I'm very grateful. Okay. So yeah, I transferred to this regular high school, not an elitist high school, but regular high school. I went there. I started teaching mathematics to people who don't have any good grade, kind of trailing behind, because I wanted to share my knowledge. I wanted to teach them, and I did, because my teachers, they allowed me to after school. I was a free voluntary tutor for my fellow students whose mathematics grade were the lowest. I taught them, okay, and they appreciated that. And then there was my 10th grade, and I went to 11th grade, and then I started to focus on my own studying. Okay, so and I wanted to be on top of the heap, and I got it because I studied very hard. It was not easy, even though it was just average regular high school in South Korea, because South Korea, they study a lot. Okay, but I studied and I got that top rank, number one, in that regular South Korean Seoul high school in late 1990s. It was not easy because Koreans, they study very hard. Okay, but I got it. Okay, I was number one, but they were gonna about to announce me as this top winner, and I knocked on the door of the principal of my alma mater high school, regular high school in my hometown. It's like my hometown. I'm not gonna tell you the name, but it's like Central Park of Manhattan. The only place where there are trees in Seoul, South Korea. That's my hometown. It's like Central Park of Manhattan. Okay, the only place there where there are a lot of big trees, Green Island, the Green Belt of Seoul, South Korea. That's my hometown. I was, I'm very much blessed to grow up in that town. Because that town was the only town in Seoul, South Korea, where there are no tall buildings. Everywhere else in Seoul, South Korea, skyscrapers, which are beautiful. Yeah, I love skyscrapers, but I love diversity. Didn't I tell you? Half of me is very liberal and Democratic Party kind of. I love diversity. I love greens. I love environments. I love trees. The place, the town, small town in Seoul, South Korea I grew up in until I graduated high school. The only place in Seoul, South Korea that's right next to the Han River. It's like that Hudson River in New York City, or this river in Paris. What's that river in Paris? Seine, I think. Seine River. Seine. Let me look it up. The river in Paris. What's French word for river? Seine River. Yeah, it's Seine, alright, but what's the river in Paris? River in French. Rivière. Rivière, Seine. Yeah, it's the big river in the middle of big city. That's Han River. Han means Korea, okay? Like Hanguk. Hanbok is Korean clothing. Hanguk is Korean nation. Hanguk is a Korean national language. Okay, whatever. Because when I was in the army, they say Hangu, Hangu. There's no such a thing as Hangu. It's either Hanguk, that's Korean nation. Hanguk Korean national language. Hanbok, Korean clothing. Okay, just to demystify all these Korean things. Anyway, so yeah, the town I grew up, there's only green town where there are trees, green trees, tall trees, and not tall buildings, but tall trees, but very low buildings. That's where I grew up. I was blessed. This only place in Seoul, South Korea, that's green. It's like Central Park of Manhattan. That's the town I grew up in Seoul, South Korea. I'm not gonna tell you the name. And nowadays, that all these stupid fucking money-hungry developers and politicians. Oh, let's chop down all these trees and let's make tall buildings, skyscrapers instead of this. Let's get rid of these trees. Construct these tall buildings, and so that we make more money. Okay, Donald J. Trump mentality. Yeah, South Koreans, Seoulians, they're all like that too. Okay, so they're trying to destroy my hometown in Seoul, South Korea. The last time I visited my hometown in South Korea, it was like last year, 2018. I think it was in July. I took some pictures. I went to some big buildings and took some pictures. How beautiful it is. I mean, Seoul, South Korea, you have many buildings. You have many areas where you have skyscrapers. But there's only one place, my hometown. They have green trees, where the trees are bigger, taller than these artificial gray structures, buildings. In my hometown, yeah, trees are taller than these other apartment complex buildings, condominiums. It's unique, singular. There's no other place like that in Seoul, South Korea, and they are trying to get rid of it. Okay, South Koreans, they are as stupid as Americans. Okay, Koreans are no better than Americans. Okay, they're fucking stupid. They're all about money, power, fame, and sex. Koreans are as stupid as the fucking Americans. Okay, fucking South Koreans, man. They're as stupid as stupid people anywhere in the world. Okay. So I hope South Koreans, Seoulians, politicians and businessmen in Seoul, South Korea, I hope they preserve my hometown as a green town where the trees are taller than buildings. Okay? I'm asking you because maybe some Koreans are watching this, okay? Preserve that town. Okay? Yeah, it's south of the river, Gangnam. You know, there's this guy who Gangnam style. I actually know that guy. We talked a little bit. Why? Because he's a year older than me. We went to same elementary school. The Gangnam style guy. He's a very famous figure in YouTube sensation, international celebrity, right? Gangnam style. He's 1 year older than me. We went to same elementary school. He and I, we grew up in the same town, this green town. The only green town where trees are taller than buildings. He and I, yeah, we talked maybe 1 or 2 times. He's 1 year older than me. We went to same elementary school and same middle school. High school, we went to different high school, okay, but I have talked to him, he talked to me, and he's a cool guy. I like him, okay. He's very entertainer kind of. Yeah, very good dancer, okay. Very good singer, very good dancer, artistic. He was very popular, famous. Me, I was an underdog, okay. I wasn't very well known when I grew up in Korea. He's cool, okay, and I mean he made Korean beauty known to the world. How beautiful Korean girls are. He made this music video like Gangnam style, right? I mean, I'm not a huge fan of his music or his music video because in South Korea there are musicians who are not as known as that guy is now that I'm more fan of. Okay, so he's not one of my favorite as a musician or as a dancer. Okay, Korean dancer, Korean musician. Because I'm old school. Okay, I love American and also Korean music. I love oldies. American oldies in 70s, Korean oldies in 70s, 80s, 90s, American oldies in 60s, 50s, 40s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. I'm a huge fan of oldies. Okay, so he's a cool guy. made this music video, and he notified the world that Korean girl or some Asian girls, purely 100% Asian girls, Korean girls, can be very beautiful. That's very big contribution. Because in Hollywood or in Europe, they portray Asians as, oh, geeks, nerds, gooks. Yeah, you're inferior race, Asians. You're ugly, stupid, geeky, nerdy race. We are whites or Hispanics or blacks, Americans, Asians. You ugly, stupid, nerdy, geeky race. If you happen to be some beautiful Asian girl or smart Asian man, oh, we're not gonna hire you because we are Caucasians, blacks, Hispanics, Arabs, Jews. Asian race, no, we're gonna suppress you if you are very smart or very beautiful. Okay? We'll not let you outshine, upstage us. Yeah, but this guy, this Korean guy, South Korean, Seoulian guy that I went to elementary school with, he's a year older than me. In middle school, elementary school, yeah, we knew each other. We were acquaintances. We talked to each other a few times, twice or three times, twice or thrice. Okay. So yeah, he let, oh, how beautiful a Korean 100% Asian girl can be, how talented an Asian man can be, as a dancer, as an entertainer, as a singer. Yeah, so I appreciate the contribution to let the world know an 100% Asian man can be talented and successful international wide. A Korean girl, an Asian, 100% Asian girl can be very beautiful. Yeah, that's his contribution. I appreciate that. I do. Okay. I really do. Yeah, I appreciate what he did. Okay. What he accomplished and what achieved. I do. Okay. So that's the town I grew up, and then in high school, yeah, I topped the score in the very important exam, and they were gonna announce me as the number one guy in that exam, and I had to decline because I did not want to be known as that number one top scorer in this exam, because there's more to me. There's more in me than that number, like number one guy, 100% score. There's more to me than that. Okay, I did not want to be known as that number one guy in the school exam, 100% score, because they're gonna only see me as that number one or 100%, and they're gonna ignore everything else about me. And I didn't want that. I wanted people to know about me more than a number, other than this 100% or number one. I wanted people to know me as a person, not as a number, but as a person who loves martial arts, who does push-ups and sit-ups, who practice martial arts, who practice regular healthy diet, who love insects like praying mantis, butterflies, the beetles, who admire good old traditions, philosophies, history, mathematics, physics, I want to be known as a human being, not as a number, not as an elite. So I had to drop out of that high school. Okay, I had to run away. Okay, we have 30 minutes left. We're gonna take a break. We continue. Okay. I hope you like this story. Okay. We're gonna take a break. Okay, we're back, and we only have 25 minutes, so. But I'm very trained speaker. Okay, I know how to say everything that I want to say in 1 minute. Okay, I know how to do that because I've been to political meetings with this as a audience, general audience speaker. Yeah, I know how to keep the track of time, and we have 25 minutes. Okay, that's more than good enough. So yeah, it's like this. Okay, I did not want my identity as a human being to be erased. I did not want to let people remember me as this number one scorer in this high school exam or this 100% score sheet. It's just number, okay? But I'm a human being. I'm a Homo sapiens. I have other things about me. But if I become known, get announced as this number one guy in this high school exam in South Korea, Seoul, in late 1990s, they're gonna only recognize me as a number, as an elitist. I did not want that. I wanted people to get to know me as a person, not as a number. So I knocked on the door of the high school principal. Hey, would you please not publicly announce me as the winner of this stupid high school exam, number one winner, because it's my privacy. I mean, whatever my school score, exam score it is, it's my privacy. I want to keep my privacy. I'm a private person. I don't want my school grade to be known to the public. Okay, so please do not announce me as the number one guy in the next ceremony. Please. And this school principal, a gentleman, fine gentleman, he declined. No, we have to announce you as the number one winner because what about this number two, number three guy? I mean, there's no number one. Then there's number two and number three, but there's no number one. But then it's kind of weird. Okay, who's number one? We don't know. We're not gonna announce his name. Number two guy, number three guy. Yeah, we're gonna announce their names. It's kind of weird. Because all boys school. It was boys school. It was not co-ed. It's all guys. Men's school, women's school. It was like that back in the days. Okay. So yeah, I cannot give that to you. I'm sorry. Okay, then I'm gonna drop out of this school. Then go ahead. By the way, this school principal is a very cool guy. He's a fantastic gentleman. I owe him. I owe him. Okay. That later. I tell you later. Stay tuned, okay? So yeah, I dropped out. I ran away because I was dual citizen by then. Until then, I was dual citizen until next year. From that time, okay. So, thanks to the diligence of my parents, and thanks to the grace of American and Korean government, I maintained dual citizenship because I was born in America and grew up in South Korea by South Korean parents by nationality. Okay. So I have American passport. What did I do? I borrowed money from my uncles. Okay. I had uncles who are not very rich. Okay. They were Koreans, okay? They are not rich. Okay. Retail salesman, retailer, selling food, selling jewelries. Yeah, my uncles. Okay, I borrowed some money and I bought airline ticket to America. That's how I got out of there. That's the first time I came back to America as a known baby. I was 17, 16, 18. Okay. So yeah, I bought one way ticket to America, Los Angeles, California. Okay. That was like 1997, something like that. And my parents, they kind of learned about it, so they got rid of my American passport. They found it and they got rid of it. Okay. Okay, well, I'm not gonna give up. So I went to embassy, United States embassy in South Korea in Seoul. I renewed. I got a brand new passport. Okay, and my parents learned about that because they are very smart people. Okay, and my dad, he picked up this baseball bat and, oh, how dare you try to get out of this country and defy us, your parents. I'm gonna break your leg so that you don't run away from me. Thank me later. And then I hugged him. Okay, come on, please put down the bat. And we had this philosophical argument, blah blah blah, and they wouldn't listen. So I got out, and I purchased. I bought a ticket to America, and I went there. Okay, so I came to Los Angeles, California in 2000. No, 1997 or something. And I didn't know anybody in America in 1997, and I didn't speak much of English. I was top students. I knew English, but it wasn't very easy to get myself understood. The very first time that I came back to America, since I left America when I was 3 months old, baby. Okay, in terms of adulthood, it was very first time I came to America. Okay. Okay, so I came into America. There's some charitable Korean people who helped me to get me into this shelter for runaway child, because I was still under 18. I was like 17. Okay, so yeah, I went to this shelter system. In South Korea, they don't have that, but in America, they had that shelter for runaway children. Okay, so I went there and I was required to write down my parents' home address, telephone number, because otherwise they would not admit me to this shelter program. So yeah, I had to write down my parents back in South Korea, their telephone number, address, their names. So yeah, they contacted my parents. Hey, your child is here. So, and my parents flew to Los Angeles, California, to get me back. Okay, so they came, and my parents are very smart people. Okay, they are very smart. I mean, my parents, what they went through this Korean War as their Korean War in 1950, North Korea, South Korea. Yeah, they went through that as children. Okay, so they've been through a lot. My parents, they're very smart people. Okay, so they came to America in 1970s to study. They got scholarship from America. My parents are they're Korean nationals, South Korean nationals. They're not Americans, okay? They got scholarship regardless. Why? Because they studied very hard to prove themselves to be an academic asset to America. Not just my parents, some South Koreans, some Japanese, some Chinese, some Indians, some Asians. Yeah, they're like that. So they came to America in 1970s, and I was born in America. when while they were studying in America in PhD program, doctoral degree. Okay. And then we moved back in 1970s when I was 3 months old, and I grew up in Seoul, South Korea, until late 1990s. Okay, so yeah, I flew to America in 1997 when I was like 17 years old, and I went to shelter program for homeless children, runaway children, and they contacted my parents and they came to America to get me back, and they succeeded. Okay, my parents they told me, "Oh, you're very close to your grandmother, aren't you? And your grandmother is sick, so she's in hospital, and so yeah, she wants to see you before she dies." Lies. Okay, they're smart. They know my weakness. My parents, South Korean parents, they fooled me. They deceived me, they fooled me, they lied to me because they know my weakness. Because I was very close to my grandmother, okay? So, yeah, she wants to see you. She's dying. She wants to see you before she dies. So, she's in this hospital. So, yeah, talk to her. We'll send you back to America, okay? No problem. We'll buy this airline ticket for you. Okay, so yeah, come back. And I was fooled. I was that stupid. 17 years old. So yeah, we went back to South Korea. Me, my parents, three of us. So y- I was the idiot. Okay, I was stupid. Yeah, I want to talk to my grandmother. Of course I do. So we from Los Angeles, California, we flew back to Seoul, South Korea, and yeah, let's go see your grandmother, my son. So we went to hospital, and then uh, I give you 30 seconds. What kind of hospital that was? I tell you, I give you 30 seconds to guess what kind of hospital that was. Maybe I'm giving it away because I'm laughing. 30 seconds. Okay. Can you guess what kind of hospital that was? And who were awaiting me? Who were waiting for me? Good old days. Good old days, man. 10 more seconds. What kind of hospital that was, and what kind of people were awaiting me in Seoul, South Korea in 1997? Because you're questioning my honesty. You're questioning how genuine, how honest I am. Whether I'm lying to you or whether I'm telling the truth. Yeah, I'm just giving you some evidence to build up my credibility to you as a presidential candidate in 2020 in America. Okay, I'm also here to entertain you. It's a personal family secret, public secret. It's a secret because this recording is public, but it's public secret because nobody's watching this. Okay. Don't tell anybody. Okay. Don't tell anybody about this. I mean, it's a secret. It's something private, personal, private, but it's also public. PPP. Personal, private, also public. Okay. Nobody's watching this. I can tell you anything because nobody's watching this. 9 minutes. 9 minutes left. Okay, so okay. What's your guess? What kind of hospital it was? Because I thought I would meet my grandmother who's about to die, who want to talk to me before she dies. Because I was very close. I was very close to my grandmother. I love my grandmother. They took advantage of that. My weakness. So yeah, they brought me back from Los Angeles, California to Seoul, South Korea, to, so that I can see my grandmother in this hospital where she's supposedly dying. So it was a hospital, Seoul, South Korea hospital. What kind of hospital was it? And what kind of people were waiting for me? I give you 10 more seconds. Okay? Looney Bin Mental Hospital. Okay. Because back in 1990s, 1997 in Seoul, South Korea, it's still developing country. It's not like America. Okay, so they didn't have this shelter system, shelter property, shelter building for runaway children. No, they only have mental hospital institution, mental institution for crazy people. Okay, if you run away, if you are gay, if you smoke marijuana, if you smoke marijuana, if you do drugs, if you do homosexual stuff, transgender stuff, transvestite stuff, if you run away from your house, yeah, you go to this psychiatric institution, mental hospital, loony bin. People for, I mean, hospital for crazy people, mentally ill people, okay? That was very first encounter between me and psychology, psychiatry, psychologism. I had never met this ideology of psychologism face to face until I got forcibly admitted to this mental hospital. Okay. Yeah, oh, hey, I want to see my grandmother. Where's my grandmother? Do you know why you are here? I want to see my grandmother. Where's my grandmother? She's dying. I want to talk to her before she dies. Do you know why you are here? Okay, I'm here to see my grandmother. Oh no, that's not why you are here. What are you talking about? Parents? Did you fool me? Did you trick me? Did you lie to me? Then I finally realized they lied to me to put me in this mental hospital. You lied to me. Oh, where's my grandmother? Oh, your grandmother is fine. She's healthy. She's up and running. She's all healthy. There's nothing wrong with your grandmother. Okay, so you are wearing this white gown. I guess you are a doctor in this hospital. So yeah, your grandmother is not the person who is sick. Are you saying I am sick? You tell me. Is that why I'm here? Because my parents think I'm crazy? I have some mental diseases? Huh? Young man, you ran away from South Korea, so you flew to Los Angeles, California, America. I mean, tell me, tell me you're not crazy. Okay, you went to this high school in South Korea, Seoul, and you studied very hard, and suddenly one day you decide to drop out of school and fly to Los Angeles, California, in America. Tell me you're not crazy. Help me understand. Why did you have to drop out of your high school right after you scored 100%? Number one, top of the heap, and you drop out of high school and you fly to America. Tell me some rational reason. Tell me, explain to me, help me understand that you're not crazy. Okay, you're a psychiatrist. You're a psychiatrist. You're a medical doctor, MD. Okay, you went to some medical school. You're an elite. You learned what? You studied psychology, psychology, Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung and so yeah, they grabbed me and they tied me down on the bed and they injected some sedative, this some kind of medicine. They had with this needle and cylinder, right? So I fell asleep, but before I fell asleep, I cried. I did cry, blaming my parents. Oh, how dare you lie to me? And then my one of my uncle came to me and, hey, I love you. You know, I'm the one of those uncles who gave you money so that you can fly to America. But don't worry, everything will be fine. I love you, okay? You'll be fine. I was like, oh, my parents, how dare they lie to me, betray me, and sell out to this mental institution. And okay, so I cried. I did. I was tied down to this bed in the mental institution, mental hospital. Our time is over, okay? I will tell you more about this tomorrow, okay? Thank you. Bye.